How are you doing, Pranash?
Good and you, man.
Good, thank you. Thank you for coming out today with this black beast, because I heard it driving in, and I was actually excited to see this car because you said it's making 450 horsepower.
Yeah, 450
And
horsepower.
can you just give us some insight into how long have you owned this car for?
Got it for a few years now.
Yeah.
It's been built by a couple of my dad's friends in a garage
Yeah.
in Eastern Cape, actually.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a Cape Town car. My dad's friend got it in Eastern Cape. Then we started building it slowly, and after about a year now, and then
Yeah.
finally out.
And just for people to understand, you guys are hardcore Subaru enthusiasts.
That's correct.
You
yeah.
own a Forester, and you said your wife or your partner owns a Subaru as well.
That's correct. My
Okay.
girlfriend has also another wagon.
Okay. So just quickly take us to the car. The car is a 2007 WRX Prodrive Wagon.
That's correct. Yeah.
So it's not an STI.
No, it's not an ST.
STI. Okay, and so the wheels are, is it aftermarket or is it stock?
It's aftermarket rotor wheels
Yeah.
with the Prodrive caps. Then we upgraded the calipers because of it being a Prodrive edition.
Yeah.
Came with the Prodrive calipers in the front, the Prodrive ECU as well. It came with the Prodrive exhaust, but we did change it to an HK.
Yeah, I did hear the exhaust, and I did see the size.
Then yeah,
Going to the rear, the only thing that you have a BC Racing sticker, and then obviously your exhaust is a huge size. And you did say that this car has a full sorted suspension.
Yes.
It's running BC coilovers.
running full BC RA coilovers with white line sway bars and aluminium end links as well.
And BC coilovers are not cheap. I
Yeah.
understand that's like
They're
the top
expensive.
of the range
Yes.
suspension. And
It's one
just-
of the best out there for Subaru.
and can you open the bonnet for us, please,
Sure.
man? Okay, just take us through what's going on here.
There's nothing too fancy. We're running a Hyperflow top mount intercooler with a Hyperflow induction,
Yeah.
and as well as the Hyperflow 1000 cc injectors,
Okay.
and not yet decapped. Then I'm running Aqua Mist meth going straight to my
Meth
tank.
injection.
Meth injection. I have a Tommy ARMS turbo.
See if we can get
The
that.
turbo alone costed about 37,000
Jeez.
just for the setup.
And you said it's making 450 horsepower,
Yeah.
and it's fully forged. Hey,
It's fully
documents.
forged, manually rods, manually pistons.
Yeah.
The heads are worked with titanium valves, springs, bigger cams, running then just the normal bigger radiator, oil cooler setup as well.
So you can get that. Yeah, you can see the oil cooler through the mesh. And so you said 450 horsepower. What boost are you running?
450 horsepower, that's with 1.7 boost with full race fuel.
Full race fuel. And daily driving, what boost?
Daily driving is 0.6 and 1 bar.
1 bar. And what's it running today?
Today is 0.6.
0.6. Okay. And it sounds like insane at 0.6.
Very.
Okay. This intercooler is a really thick core, hey?
Yeah. So 3-core intercooler, 3-core radiator.
It looks fairly OEM, like for fully modified.
Yeah. We
Wow.
try to keep it as stock as possible.
Yeah.
The wastegate, unfortunately, you cannot see it right in the bottom,
Yeah.
but it is a position 50 mil wastegate.
Yeah. Can I just have a look at the interior quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, these are
Very simple.
pillarless doors. I didn't know that.
Doors,
Okay, the interior is exceptionally neat. Bucket seats.
a cob short shifter, got my AFR gauge, Aqua Mist, water mat.
Oh, it's very, very clean inside, eh? This is what the rear looks like. And Pranash, just ballpark figures.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here? Just gonna go to the front.
This is, you know, when you're building something to say, you cannot really put a cost to it, but
Yeah.
probably around 300K or so.
300,000, excluding the car.
including the car, yeah.
Including the car.
Should be around there.
And since you own like 2 other Subarus, this is the third one. So you own 3 Subarus.
This was actually the first one.
First one, okay. If someone's looking at a Subaru, because I know it's a very specific car that when someone buys a Subaru, it's very hard for them to come out of a Subaru. They kind of join like a cult or like a following, and
That's
it's
correct,
Subaru
yeah.
all the way after that.
It's just, okay, it's not a very fast car if you look at it. Like,
Yeah.
you got the Golf R. If you
Yes,
compare
yes,
standard cars, they're not very fast, but they're fun to drive with the all-wheel drive, the tone of the boxer motor.
Yeah, and
the
then it's
rumble.
all a manual, hey.
Yes,
There's
yes,
no
yes.
automatic transmission.
There is
And like
actually.
these were the 4-wheel drive cars that were like changing the racing game before VW and Audi came up with
the
the S3 and
yeah.
the 6R.
But go back to the automatic. They did come out automatic. My girlfriend's one, she
Yeah.
has a 2-liter turbo
Yeah.
automatic.
Okay, I've never heard or seen one before. But
There's
again,
only 2 in SA that's legally imported.
because you don't see these cars often.
Yeah.
Like unless you're going to like a breakfast run or Subaru club, you're not
Yeah.
gonna come across Subarus quite often.
Especially a station wagon.
Yeah. And like if someone's trying to get into a Subaru, what model, obviously not brand new, what model should they be looking at? Like something used, 2007, 2008 model. What's the best?
Personally, I love from the 01
Yeah.
to the 07,
Yeah.
the WRXs.
Yeah.
If you want an STI, you can, because of obviously the 6-speed gearbox,
Yes,
the
yes,
DCCD, you can
And it's
control.
fully sorted like race car, like a rally car,
Yeah.
essentially.
Common things on these cars are ring failure.
Okay.
So the rings do give up. So if you have a high mileage one, make sure the guy did do the rings.
Yeah.
If not, you're going to save up for that.
Yeah. And I did hear that maintenance costs and repairs on Subarus are
Yeah,
it's not
if you have to rebuild. But on a
it's not
normal
cheap.
service, it's cheap as a Toyota.
Oh really?
Just for oil change, filter, and
That's good to know, because you hear stories but you don't know how true it is, and then
Yeah.
like you would know because you own and you've built you also built your Forester, and hopefully we'll get that featured
Yeah.
in the near future, because
Yeah.
that's also a very interesting car. And lastly, Panache, would you be able to take us for a drive?
Yeah, no, definitely. We can
Okay,
go.
thank you. Jesus Christ.
Not bad for 0.6.
Sure, this car, it knocks you hard into the seat, eh? There's no like, the traction is like immediate.
Yeah.
Jesus. This feels completely different to like a German hot hatch, eh?
Yeah.
completely different feeling. So let me set this. And it has aircon and everything
Yeah,
else. like
everything
normal.
works 100%.
Yeah, that's air fuel ratio.
Air fuel, water mat.
This is the boost gauge.
Yeah, that's a boost gauge.
And the dials and everything is so subtle, like
Everything original, everything works 100%. There's
shit, this
nothing that doesn't work in the car. The cruise control works.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah, because we wanted to build something that everyone can fit in it,
Yeah.
be able to go everywhere. Everything must work with no hassle. The only problem is it's not happy on pump fuel.
If this is at 0.6 bar, I'm terrified to know how this car feels at 1.7. Do you guys launch at a lower boost and then high boost and
No.
third gear? 1.7 from the line.
1.7 from the line. But at Eastern Cape when we were racing, we were racing at 1 bar and 1.3. 1.3 we had no traction.
And that's with street tires.
Street
eh?
tires, yeah. We didn't have any semis back then. sticks very nice. It would stick better once I lower it and set it up for track.
Yeah, you
For
have
now,
full,
it's
full
just
adjustable,
full adjustable
suspension.
Damper, camber, height. Just that we just had it like this high because of driving on my driveway and stuff like that. Just
So this is like an experience, hey? Can we do one more 0 to 100? Let me see, this thing is...
we should hit 100 there. Let's do it back here.
I'm not sure if you have a draggy device, but they're not the most...
Nope, first time.
Why this is all... Subaru. Okay, yeah, we good.
Let's see, this is flashing blue.
Yeah, we good. So you have to be really. How do you even?
Really quick.
How do you change even with? Because it's pushing you back really hard.
No, so I got flat foot shifting. I don't let go of the accelerator and I change gears. I just wasn't fast enough from first to second.
We still have. I don't even know if the number plates are still on the car.
No, it should be.
It's okay though. I completely forgot about taking it off. Yeah, it's because like when you're trying to get into second, you're trying to fight the G-force.
Yeah.
Because this car is holding you back so hard.
And it's manual transmission, so you know how it is.
Yeah, sure, but the manual, like, I mean, I'm sure it's much more engaging and much
Yeah.
more enjoyable in this car.